Well, the course I do, in the sport development stuff, as most of you are aware about some sport development, but it's the administration, the coordination and measuring the impact of what you're doing, and they get really brassed off with me when they say, what are you wearing a tracksuit for? You know, we're not doing it. Yeah, if you want to do that, you do it on a Wednesday afternoon. So yeah, and it still has that stigma attached to it, to be honest. I used to do it all the time. I saw a research methods book. What's that? But research methods in physical activity. Oh, look at that. It said exactly the same as the other book, but you know, sports used for all kinds of things to just turn people's heads a little bit. Sports cars, for example. You know, you can get a Clio 1100cc sports car. I doubt how sporty it really is, but you know, you'll buy it because it's got like a fun colour on it, or as you know, a bigger alloy wheel or something. Just a couple more. The criteria needs to be set against the aims and objectives. If I remember rightly, that was you, sir. And that is bang on, absolutely bang on. When do you set those? Right at the very beginning of your project. And you know, the scheme that I had evaluated only had aims, so we couldn't really measure anything. It was because it was too broad. Okay. Agreed with the individual participants. I like this because you've gone out and asked. It's not what you want; it's what the people on your scheme want. And you mentioned that earlier as well. They are valued. If you value your participants, you value your scheme and evaluation. We've gone out now. I'll show you some good practice in a second. I hope it's good practice. It's jury's still out on me whether it's going to work or not, but it should. Some sort of post-scheme analysis, looking at levels of demand for a particular activity or resource. So of all those outputs that you've got, which was the best? Which was the one that you should have gone ahead with, or which should consume more of your resources next time? Okay. It may help to give some sense of the before and after impact of the scheme in a particular locality. Well, I mean, that's absolutely right. What were your crime levels before? What was your individual cases of people? What were their activities before you did this? What were your physical activity levels of your area? I mean, we're all this kind of number crunching exercise is quite transparent now. Sport England have their active people's database. You put your local district in there, and it comes up and tells you what percentage of your population is active or not. That's your baseline, and you can measure your impact by seeing if you've increased it.